First, the top news headlines. Manipur has enough tools, finance to tackle COVID-19 pandemic, says Dr. K. Raju. Patience makes one's life successful. Being well educated, a blessing, says Hare Krishna. Imphal police narcotic cell recover heroin during operation. And for tribal students, body call indefinite ban on National Highway 37 to push for demands. Hello and good evening. I'm ONEL SAMBANDURAM giving you the Times of Manipur English News. Before we go to the main news, here is a COVID-19 awareness. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Now the news in details. Director of Manipur Directorate of Health Services, Dr. K. Raju has stated that youngsters often defy COVID-19 guidelines, which leads to transmission of the virus to the elders at home. In his weekly press briefing on COVID-19 update at Medical Directorate Lamphel today, Dr. Raju further stated that Manipur has imposed adequate rules and regulations to curb the COVID-19 pandemic. He further said that there are enough tools, measures and finance to tackle the virus in the state. He also thanked the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare for sending Dr. L. Shwati-Charan to Manipur to help in taking up stringent measures to contain the virus. He also cautioned the public members about the second wave of pandemic. He also appealed to the public to help the department in conducting sero-surveillance survey to be held in hotspot area of 4 districts from November 30.
Manipur government under the leadership of Principal Secretary Health and Family Affairs, she akoi yam kanna yam sincerely COVID se akoi yam manage tawri adagi akoi gi honorable Chief Minister gi makhada akoi yam kanna section na koi COVID se thenajari koi gi preventive aspect, testing aspect, and curative aspect, treatment aspect koi loina akoi step khudima koi kadana sathajari.
In line with MHA SOP, night curfew will be introduced from 6 p.m. to 4 p.m. while allowing exemption for essential services and movement of goods trucks. The idea is that social gatherings should be avoided to break COVID transmission. Suggestions for strengthening coordination and other suggestions will be implemented promptly, and I will request them also to say a few words after the Director of Health makes his presentation.
Kangleipak Students Association KSA celebrated its 15th Foundation 2020 today at Manipur College, Singzamai. Commissioner of Manipur Higher and Technical Education M. Hare Krishna, KSA President Ningthaujam Chetun and National and International Awardee H. Ibotombi Kuman were among who attended the celebration. During the event, KSA presented gifts to various leaders of civil society organizations and students' organizations. Speaking at the event, M. Hare Krishna stated that perseverance will lead to success, adding that being well educated is a blessing. Commissioner Hare Krishna asserted that students must value education. National and International Awardee H. Ibotombi Kuman lauded KSA for their 15 years of effort and existence.
Changes rapid knowledge, skills within our lifespan. Akoina tabak thirakpa matam yaudringida masigi ahongba se adum laani aduna akoi se kamaina adapt tawgadage kamaina sigi se anu pot se kamaina tamgadage se si tangai phadana how to learn se the focus tawraga akoi gi entire curriculum framework se hongba takar lei.
KSA President Ningthozam Chetan on the occasion said that KSA has always emphasized on education, health and agriculture. Citing the importance of good education for a better society, Chetan stressed on the need for teacher-centered educational institutes in the state. Chetan said that good students are vital in shaping a better society. The KSA leader added that the association will continue to work for the welfare of students.
KSA na maruwaina education sida akoi khut tharaga aduga makha na teachers education akoi oja sing jibu akoi training pibiriba mafam ama oiriba institute ama oiriba teachers education institute cha masi boom do mathau tai na akoi gi knowledge khanjai mar as a student leader amoina.
Kangli Park Students Association KSA District Council Jiribam also celebrated association's 15th Foundation Day at the KSA office in Jiribam district. Our correspondent reports that District Council Jiribam KSA President Bonson Lauriam, Jimwalk President T.S. Ginny Devi Ipsa, Jiribam Branch President and Dijendra Singh and KSA District Council Jiribam Advisor L. Surendra Kumar Singh shared the dice during the function. Bonson Lauriam unfurled the KSA flag. Bronson Lauriam in his speech recalled the hardships faced by KSA since its inception in 2018. He also expressed concern over the plight of students, particularly the underprivileged section who cannot afford smartphones for online classes during the COVID-19 pandemic, besides students facing bad network issue during online classes.
School kadabana kari tawdabano ozana so takpi tambidare hojik yam tina ahomase satraki ahomase akhoi hojik mi pairiyeba kamai tawsige na hojik new education policy jum laksanba dari covid na kai na taru school su kadaba online na class ka ba khop pairidi akhoi tasing masigi kai kanabna kai na amam na kai na khoi kan nainariba solution porpa ngamba na te hojik bokta online na class khara school khara mana tawba yawi mobile leiba kangu mobile lengam da bai tare samna hara kan yengu ka kundai da I told that network later kangu 4G later 3G later da smartphone pai ngam da hum online class talk ngam da lei.
A combined team of Narcotic Cell and Imphalis Police Commando Unit backed by members of Yada Khergaon arrested 2 drug dealers along with 16 grams of heroin on the afternoon of November 26. Acting on a tip-off, the operation was carried out under the overall guidance of Imphalis Superintendent of Police, said a police report. The arrested were identified as Kayen Paibam Ivan Maite, aged 28 years of Top Awang Lekai, and Lenin Kaisham, aged 27 years of Yaiskul Police Land in Imphal West. The contraband items were recovered from the possession of Ivan. Further, 2 women drug peddlers were also arrested with heroin. They were identified as Kulakpam Basijan, aged 60 years of Hata Golapati Maninglekai, and Rukia Sazabam of KR Len Golapati Maninglekai. Reportedly, the police recovered 8 grams of heroin powder from Basijan and 27 grams of heroin from Rukia. Further, based on their disclosure, one Ngamlenmang Tautang, aged 27 years of T Bongmol village of Tangnoupal district, presently staying at Chekon, was also arrested. From his possession, 5 soap cases containing heroin weighing 64 grams were seized. All Inpui Students Union, Liangmai Naga Katimai, Ruangdi, Rongmei Naga Students Organization Manipur and Jemi Students Organization Manipur call an indefinite ban on National Highway 37 besides banning national projects beginning midnight of November 29 to register a protest against the government's failure to meet their demands. A joint press statement from the student bodies mentioned that they have already highlighted on the acute shortage of doctors, X-ray machines, ultrasound facility, lab technician and manpower in Tamenglong district. They had set a 10-day deadline to the Manipur government to fulfill the demands. The release added since the deadline has expired, the students' bodies are compelled to call the strike. Medical emergencies, PHED, electricity department and security forces will be exempted from the purview of the strike, the statement added. Manipur Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren Singh has been invited to the India Today State of the States Conclave and Awards 2020 event. During the conclave, Manipur will be presented with the most improved small state overall and law and order. The annual India Today's event is an attempt to find out which of India's states offers its citizens the best opportunities. The study tracks each state's performance and records the changes over the 5 years. Well, it's now time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Kangla Food Products ki ahangba firm khara lawjagadori. Firm sing adudi Quality Food Analyst ama, Mahigi Thak BSc in Food Science and Technology, Natraga BTech in Food Technology and Process in Food Engineering, Fresher singsu apply to birakpa yagani. Loinana helper amasu lawjagani. Nupi ne hena pamjai. Firm sing asida apply to winning basingna isagi update oiraba resume, isagi passport size photograph amadi apply to riba post ki maminga konana radia.langam@gmail.com natraga makhada pijariba address asida November kuntra gi mamangda thazin biro. L Radia Devi, HR Manager, Kangla Food Products, Nambol Poising, Makhalekai. Contact number 70052939662.
LL Servicing Center na Manipuri mafum mayamba yung chatuna freeze, washing machine, geyser, AC amadi atay atopa electronics items sing ahong mamalda sembagi khudong chaba pizeri.
Masidas dunatana car amasung yumgi AC gi gas refill gi damag khudong chaba pizeri. Ako pamarol gi damag aykhoy gi contact number at 014791201 da call tawir payagan.
Sure Seal Express Surface Coating COVID-19 dagi ngak thok naba upai amuk kafna numit marfutra thahum maik matai sang mangamde office yum gari amadi mafum kodimakta seasonable yai alcohol yogdabana mahu lampok thoklaroi manam namde allergic oide hu sende 100% mioibana seasonable safe oil environment so ande Environmental Protection Agency EPA USA OEKO tax standard Switzerland PMRA Health Canada World Health Organization WHO na approve tawraba Sure Seal ne hen akupamarol gidamakta Idanstat phone number 6009892395.
Vibgyor Institute of Management and Information Technology VIMIT affiliated to Manipuri University. Admission open for vacant seats. Bachelor of Computer Application BCA, Bachelor of Business Administration BBA. For details, please contact Vibgyor Institute of Management and Information Technology. Contact number 9612-333-542 or 700-584-7770.
Sina pare tan badinate ko asengba aina pamba darkar oiba grocery items singa red delivery app seasonaraga order to biro loire chaningba restaurant gi food po erasu overpay to budilar dana pot khudingma discount pibuga loina na khudak te inakti yore isine red delivery for you.
Akan banong lay nuksit kaya laklabasu apik pa natraga achoba yum oirabasu phaglang sina pumnamak mayok na bangami yam nakali amadi chahi kaya chatli Barak Valley gi masak oiriba akan bagi atopa maming amo oiriba Valley Strong Cement. Valley Strong, very strong.
Khanghanjaba Tom Cable subscriber singda yamna nungaiba pau amatang khanghanjari madudi Tom Cable ase pay channel on bagaloinana tongan ba khudong chaba kaya pibata natana ayet apan yaudana ahenba services kaya piduna miyamgi thogal mapung fana tawba ngamjaragani subscriber singna isai sagi connection gi thage fee online gi khuthangda prepaid mode oina tidok piduna channel asibu apan ba yaudana nungaina yengbina banolukchari matau karamna online gi khuthangda thage fee tv gadage haibadu makhada uchari ahanba step ta tomtv.co.in da changbiraga adom gi set top box number du mention biraba matungda pijariba package lupa chahum yankhai chamri natraga chamri yankhai sidagi apamba package ama khanbiraba matungda pay online dan nambiu ani suba step ta adom gi payment adu confirm tawbiraba matungda pay now da nambiu ahum suba step ta prefer payment methods khanbiraga payment tawbinaba khanghanjari ba Tom TV Cable contact number 8132089758 natraga 8974279099.
Welcome back. Taking into account the number of COVID-19 fatalities and cases in Bishnupur area, the local COVID Awareness cum Enforcement Committee functioning under the local MLA Konthousam Govindas has decided to shut Bishnupur market from today till December 6. The decision was jointly taken by representatives of United Development Committee, councillors of Bishnupur Municipal Council Ward number 12 and BMC chairperson to help curb the situation. District Administration Imphal East and District Police Imphal East jointly organized a one-day awareness campaign on COVID-19 pandemic today at Citizens Club Soibam Laikai. Officials of Imphal East District Administration and Porumpat Police Station took part in the program. They also distributed face masks to the commuters.
COVID kamari lainana hujik phogi oina di khoigi hidak langthakna singba khajana khoina mapung phana laitribanina khoigi public singna Ksai sana section jaba haidi mayamna su yana khangbiraba mask upiba khut sa toina hampiba degi mi amaga amagi marakta khoina phutaru ki distance na singba thambirakanda lebiba sima sungsoi soidana gi tokbiyo haiba sima aikhogi district administration amadi police ki team gi magai degi public yamfamda appeal sima tokjage.
The total number of active coronavirus cases in India crossed the 4.5 lakh mark for the first time after 9 days yesterday, when 43,082 new COVID-19 infections were recorded, government data shows. With this, India's total COVID cases have risen to 93,09,787. Up to 492 people also died of the highly infectious disease, taking the overall COVID-related death count to 1,35,715. Meanwhile, AstraZeneca is likely to conduct an additional global trial to assess the efficacy of its COVID-19 vaccine, media reports said. The new trial would be run instead of adding an arm to an ongoing US trial and would evaluate a lower doses that perform better than a full amount of Astra's studies. More than 1.4 million people have died since the novel coronavirus emerged in China last year. With 159 fresh cases of COVID-19 registered in the last 24 hours in Manipur, the total case tally has mounted to 24,292. 4 persons died of the disease at District Hospital Churachandpur, RIMS and Janims, pushing the fatalities to 249. The fresh cases were from Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Bishnupur, Kakching, Tamenglong, Ukhrul, Churachandpur, Senapati, Chandel, Teknopal, Jiribam and Kangpokpi districts. All are locals without any significant travel history. They are being moved to the COVID care facilities, said the COVID-19 Command Control Room. The active cases now stand at 3,245, while the recoveries at 20,798. The recovery rate is 85.61% as at 11 a.m. CPI Manipur State Council has convened a 2-day meeting at the CPI office at Kakching. A press release from CPI Manipur Assistant Secretary M. Joy Kumar Luwang said the meet strongly condemned BJP goons vandalizing the CPI office in Tripura and urged the union government to initiate immediate action against the culprits. CPI National Executive Member Dr. M. Nara and CPI Manipur State Secretary L. Sotin Kumar were present at the meeting held today, which will continue tomorrow. Well, it's now time for another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Sri Sri Gaurachandraya Nama Purbasramda Aikhoi Khwaibu Konbirambi Ningombam Ongbi Nganbina Magi Nuksizaraba Imung Manung Sagai Natay Amadi Marumapang Khwai Pumnamak Puthadoklamlaga Haukiba Tang Kun Mathoi Tha Taramathoi Lising Kun Ing Hianga Gitaret Nipanba Thangsanumita Sri Guru Gi Kripadagi Pe Solaga Brindavan Prapti Oikre Tang Kun Taruk Tha Taramathoi Lising Kun Ing Hianga Gitarani Thoi Nipanba Sagol Sel Numita Asi Sanjoy Lokacharaga Lakliba Tang Mari Tha Tarani Thoi Lising Kun Ing Hianga Gitarama Panipanba Irai Numita Jira Usob Din Thokle Nominasida Laikhidrabigi Atma Santigidamak Sri Sri Gaurachandra Mahaprabhu Ki Charanda Hari Sankritan Galoidana Strada Thoram Pangthok Jagat Upalakyasada Brahman Vaisnov Ahallaman Ima Ibel Iche Ichenamadi Marumapang Khwai Pumnabakna Matam Chana Lengbirakuna Harinam Shravan Tobinaba Ningsingjari Binet Kaisamongbi Rani Machanupi Mathoi Ningombam Manau Nupa Ningombam Ompi Pisak, Manau Nupi, Zila Ningombam, Manau Nupa, Amadi Imung Manungsing, Thauram Pareng, Bekat Pa, Ayupung Nipan, Sankritan Hauba, Ayupung Nipan Makai, Basikong Mamang Lekay, Infalis.
Lamjingbo Finance na COVID-19 na thogalliba khudong chadba mayam asi usiraga collateral security yautana document changdana yamna komo mongda loan fanganjagani chahida subnatagi chada tarani thoigi interest rate tap business loan against property vehicle loan commercial equipment loan commercial vehicle loan ki khudong chaba pisari han loan lawbi ki basingi suwana gu makhal gi loan asi lawbi khudong chaba pisagani akupa marol gi ma contact tobiro Lamjingbo Finance Nagamapal. Contact number 7085-831-502 Natraga 9862-629-399.
Now enjoy 20% extra on Kangla popcorn, Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla rings.
Kangla.
Yumdagi hek chathokiba matamda chingnadaba ngamde selucharuba firol da su virus asi adum pusilakpa yabagi akiba lei
Firol da virus changhandanaba Bharat amasung Americana scientifically yanaraba India gi ahanba virus cover spray nano coating asina pungni funipan fawa virus ngakthok pangame Firol da kapiduna virus tagi ngakthok piu virus coverage sijinabiu chingnabiganu Luhongbagi fizang private party singi decor, inaugural function gi balloon decor, birthday party gi balloon decor, formal function singi decor, amadi makhal khuding maki decor gi damak kanalai te haibagi wabi raganu. Apamba machu sizinaduna apamba mawangda thawain hek khoida zaba mawangda decor sing tobiningba singna akupa marol gi damak contact tobirau DD Bros Decora Kaisamthong Ahanthem Lekai Imphal. Contact number 8258047042 Natraga 7005313996. Lamjingba Times of Manipur TOMTV gi ahangba fam khara logjagadori. Famsing adudi motion graphics cum VFX artist ani, video editor ani, TV program anchor ani, head and assistant technician ama, TV reporter ahum, cameraman ahum, TV news anchor ani amadi, trainee reporter ahumni. Famsing asida apply to winning basingna November kuntragi mamangda isagi passport size photo amaga loinana isagi resume uripok khoisnam lekai da laiba Lamjingba Times of Manipur TOMTV da thazan birakna bakhanganjari akupamarol TOMTV ki Facebook page tagi khambibi yagani.
Welcome back. A book written by Dr. Nongmaitem Pramodini entitled Khonjel Amasung Khonthang was released today during a function organized by Macha Chanu Kakching at the Kakching Makhalaikai Rajdhani Pareng, residence of Pramodini. Our correspondent reports that Pandit Mayanglambam Gaurichandra attended the program as president. Macha Chanu Kakching secretary Naurem Ibemu was also present on the occasion. Addressing the gathering, Dr. Nongmaitem Pramodini said the book is based on incidents CS came across in Manipur society.
Matam-matamgi thodo wathuka sanaba adungwa makhan mathen mayamgi lairikni aihaki asigumlaba khonjel amasung khonthang asi mayamna pabiraga aphaphatta neinabiraga mayamna community birakpa suggestion tawbirakpa madu pumnamaktu aihakna taramna loksinjagani.
District Agriculture Officer Chandel, under the aegis of Soil Health Card Program and National Food Security Mission FY 2020-21, organized a farm training Mela at Modi village in Chandel today. Dow Chandel, TS Gladney Monsang, SMS Plant Breathing, TS Linda Monsang, ICAR KVK Chandel, Dr. K. Sonamani Singh, SMS Agriculture Engineer, ICAR KVK Chandel, KI John and former president of ANAL Sinu Raul attended the event. Organic products were showcased during the Mela. A technical session was also a part of the program. SMS Agriculture Engineer Dr. K. Sonamani Singh and SMS Plant Breathing of ICAR KVK Chandel, TS Linda Monsang delivered speeches as resource persons on conservation of soil health and package of practices on oilseeds, pulses and seed production. District Social Welfare Office Kaching, in collaboration with Mayeng Lamjau Gram Panchayat Langmaidong Community Development Block, organized a one-day awareness program on COVID-19 and old age pension today at Lamjau Mayai Lekai Community Hall, Kaching District. District Social Welfare Officer Kaching Arambam Kameshwar, Pradhan of Mayeng Lamjau Gram Panchayat, Urikhinbam Narjit, and around 100 elders of the Gram Panchayat were present at the awareness program. Samurai Lalpam Bishwarup Sarma of District Social Welfare Office Kaching talked about precautionary measures against COVID-19. He also talked about how to get the benefits of old age pension. Later, the elders were presented with blankets and walking sticks. Under the guidance of former BJP Manipur Pradesh Vice President T.S. Basanta, BJP Nambol Mandal kicked off a two-day-long training program for BJP workers today at the BJP Nambol Mandal Office Complex in Bishnupur District. Our correspondent reports that former Union Minister T.S. Chauba, BJP Manipur Pradesh Vice President and Nimbus, BJP Manipur Council member T.S. Basanta and Nambol BJP Mandal President S. Brajamani were present during the opening program. In a speech, S. Brajamani said that the training program will enlighten the participants about the long journey of BJP and its ideology. A team of 12 Battalion of National Disaster Response Force and NDRF Arunachal Pradesh organized a community awareness program on COVID-19 at Arong Kuno Awangleka in Thoubal District today. The 12 Battalion NDRF Arunachal Pradesh is currently posted at 2nd Manipur Rifles Imphal. During the awareness program, the participants took pledge to take precautionary measures against the respiratory disease. Under the aegis of 43 Assam Rifles Moray Battalion, the 14th Chavang Soccer 2020 has kicked off today at the football ground of S. Moljol village in Moray. Our correspondent reports 43 Assam Rifles Commandant Sumit Sood, ADC Chandil member Chineva Haukib, Major Rajiv Kumar Moray, Customs Preventive Force Inspector Thangminlun Gangte, Land Custom Inspector Thangjam Joshi Tom, and representatives of civil bodies in Moray were present at the opening ceremony. The tournament will continue till December 3 next. Sibong Youth Club and Melhoy FC played the opening match today. Well, it's now time for another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Lamdamusida Ihan Hanbo Oina Miamda Kangla Water Gate 20 liter jar Supnatagi Lupa Tarada Fangan Jergani. Loina half liter bottle Taramangana Saba Pekta Supnatagi Lupa Humputra Mangada Fanganjari. Kudong Chaba Si Factory the Laktuna Lobida Yagani. Akupamorol Gidamak Lengsin Bidau Kangla Water Maibo Kul Mamang Lekai Imphal is 795002. Aikogi contact number 8257-888-737.
Admission form Thazare, Manipur University Kanchipur Manakala Temple of Learning Degree College ki admission form Thazare. Professional course da BBA amasung BCA ne. General course da BA amasung BSc course ne. Loina Temple of Learning toll ki CBSE amasung atopa board ki pass rupa mahirusin yengnaga class 11 Science Arts Summary Commerce ki mingjan form Thazare. Athuba da mingjan heu akupa marol college amasung school ki office ta ki khangbi beagane.
Thoibi, Haza, cheng no slow. I khau lo thogi.
Marks di.
Kaigi marks no.
Kaigi marks no bu kai no. Hujik oriba COVID-19 gi laichit asida marks yauduna thokpa habese khudong thiningai natra.
Haza, I sukhange. I anaba minati. Marks laibada changadaba sel duna ko mathap ahau badum chathoke.
Nangi sidi lairik hairaga laisu khangdaba habaduni. Marks upana chinna tondagi tholakpa lok tinna chingba sing phajingadori bani. Nushita yaramba amora kai singdo marks upadi hakchangna changakpadagi ngakthoktoine.
Adudi Thaza, I marks amta upugige.
COVID-19 laichatagi thingnanaba chathoka matamda marks upiyu. Season nabiruraba disposable mask sing mapam chaba yenglaga mai thadokpiyu natragana phumjinbiyu. Fina same sajaba mask sing oiragana nimit khudingi suk samthokpiraba matungda da season abiyu.
isagi mamal yamnaba punsibu kansi amadi atopagi punsibu khudongthiba sidagi ngakthoksi.
Welcome back. The Confederation of Meghalaya Social Organization, COMSO, a conglomerate of several organizations, staged a protest today by putting up banners in various parts of the state demanding immediate implementation of Inner Line Permit (ILP). A media reports that banners were put up in many public places of Shillong like Motfran, Kaindailat and other places, urging Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah to implement the ILP without further delay in the entire Meghalaya. The banners also denounced the Citizenship Amendment Act (CAA) and stated that ILP is the mechanism that can protect the interests of the indigenous people of Meghalaya, the report said. To check the spread of coronavirus, Mizoram government has decided to keep all its schools closed till January 15 next year. Lalchandama Ralte, Education Minister of Mizoram, said the decision was taken at the highest level to keep schools closed in the state till January 15, a media report said. Meanwhile, Mizoram today reported 23 new COVID-19 positive cases and the state's total number has reached 3,788 positive cases. So far, Mizoram government has been strictly implementing the COVID-19 protocol, which in turn helped to control the spread of viral pandemic in the state. 5 patients were killed and 6 others injured in a fire broke out in the ICU of a COVID-19 hospital in Rajkot in Gujarat early this morning. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed his deep condolence at the demise of the patients and wished quick recovery of the injured. Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani also expressed grief over the incident and announced ₹4 lakh ex gratia to next of kin of those who died in the incident. According to media reports, the fire broke out in the ICU of Uday Sivananda Hospital located in Anand Bungalow, Chowk of Mavdi area in Rajkot. The fire broke out around 12:30 a.m. The fire service personnel who rushed to the spot after receiving a call reportedly rescued 30 patients from the ICU. Despite heavy security deployment, groups of farmers from Punjab managed to reach near 2 Delhi borders this morning after breaking police barricades in Haryana as part of their protest march against the centre's farm laws. As per a media report, the farmers are demanding the repeal of the new agri-reform laws, which they claim will lead to the dismantling of the minimum support price (MSP) system. The Delhi police used tear gas cells to disperse a group of farmers who had reached the Singhu border as part of their Delhi Chalo march. Farmers' Delhi Chalo protests saw an overwhelming response from women yesterday as they joined elderly farmers and youths to press the centre to scrap 3 farm laws, stating that they were ready for a do-or-die battle against the union government. Women owing allegiance to various farmers' outfits braved cold weather to set out for Delhi. And before we wind up the top news headlines once again. Manipur has enough tools, finance to tackle COVID-19 pandemic, says Dr. K. Raju. Patience makes one's life successful. Being well educated a blessing, says Hare Krishna. Imphal police narcotic cell recover heroin during operation. And 4 tribal student bodies called indefinite ban on National Highway 37 to push for demands. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for joining us. Keep watching Times of Manipur.